Here we are in the third episode of our usual Wednesday date. The Keep an Eye on It focuses today on 6 cRPGs. Oops, better specify Isometric cRPG. Promising and currently in development. For this episode, I made a small exception and entered 6 games instead of 5 because I didn't want to leave out any of these RPGs. You will find 6 RPGs that are inspired and remember the glorious isometric RPGs of the past. Games like Baldur's Gate, Fallout, Temple of Elemental Evil, Planescape will seem less distant to you looking at these games. All of these chosen RPGs obviously have a turn-based combat system, multi-character handling, experience and levels, skill development, intricate storyline with multiple choices, and everything you can expect from a healthy cRPG, isometric. Let's start then with 6 upcoming isometric cRPG expected in 2021. Let's go! From Australia comes a 90s style isometric cRPG, set in the 90s where we can choose to be a skateboarder, a god, a raver, a jock or a nerd. There will be no orcs, elves and dragons here, but threats come from real people who will hinder us for mysterious reasons. In addition to the setting, even the combat system is not ordinary, in fact it is a turn-based but with simultaneous execution. Odd Gods will be a PC game with no release date yet. Below you will find our chat with the developers with a lot of details about Odd Gods.
This is 2006. And in just 2 years.
How many of us, old gamers, have loved and still love Jagged Alliance 2? The good one, I mean. Today, Urban Strife is the game closest to the glorious title of the 1999. Close, yes, but with a deep RPG component and with zombies scattered here and there. I tried a demo version that gave me a taste of what to expect, and man, I love it. About Urban Strife, the only thing you can do now is read our interview with the developers and wait, because there's no specific release date.
How far will you go to survive?
We were born on an island once called Australia. Some generations after the event that forever changed this landscape and reduced our cities.
Australians definitely love cRPGs. In fact, the guys from Drop Beer Bites also come from Oceania. And they too are working on one of the most promising isometric RPGs that we look forward to. The game puts us in the shoes of survivors in a post-apocalyptic Australia. Up to 6 manageable characters in a party, a unique morality system that will shape our journey, hand-drawn hard work, and obviously a turn-based combat system. Broken Road should be ready towards the end of 2021, but in the meantime you can read Andrea's interview with the developers for lots of juicy details of the game's plot and gameplay. Broken Roads will be a PC game, Nintendo, PlayStation 4 and Xbox.
Our future lies ahead, somewhere at the end of these broken roads.
A ship en route to another planet to colonize, 3 factions to deal with within the giant Starfarer, and 12 characters to hire. These are the premises of Colony Ship, an isometric RPG in which we find all the distinctive characteristics of the genre. A skill-based character system with feats and biological implants, a large arsenal including melee weapons, firearms, energy pistols, grenades, fancy electronic gadgets like the reality distortion field, 16 environments to explore and multiple quest solutions, mutually exclusive quest lines and a branching main storyline. Expected for PC on fall 2021, with a playable demo on Steam. Looking at the screens, we can't help but notice the similarities with Divinity Original Sins. The game, developed by Spearhead Games, has all the elements we expect from a self-respecting RPG. Multiple factions to deal with, multiple choices, character progression, and a dynamic game world where each character has their own agenda. Project WitchStone will be a PC, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One game, but with no release date yet. In the meantime, you can add Project WitchStone to your Steam wishlist that you find in the description.
I never thought I would end up here. I believed we had it covered, with the ward stones holding the demons inside the world.
After the success of Pathfinder Kingmaker, which among other things I've not yet tried, shame and still shame on me, the guys of Whole Cat Games, after an excellent Kickstarter campaign, are working on a new chapter dedicated to Pathfinder. This chapter will of course have included the turn-based mode, which was integrated in the previous chapter via plugin. A new strategic layer is added to the cRPG mechanics, where we can lead our army, strengthen our stronghold, send soldiers to explore ruins, and more. 24 classes to choose from and 6 archetypes per class, and 3 new races in addition to the 9 already present in the previous chapter. Surely one of those games to devote many hours of play to. Expected around June 2021 on PC. Thanks for arriving at the end. Let me know what you think about in the comments below, and if you liked the video, please share and subscribe, and maybe hit the notification bell too. See you, ciao!